members in 7 different states.
Shout out to the Allegiance.
Shout out to the Allegiance.
Shout out to the Allegiance.
Shout out to DJ Richie.
It's
for
probably one of
working
the
hard.
biggest, it's probably the biggest things that ever happened to me in my DJ career.
The Allegiance.
Yeah.
There it is, man. All right, people.
We're gonna let you get out of here so you can really celebrate your birthday.
Follow DJ Richie. What's the IG?
_ DJ Richie on everything. Yes.
There it is, people. All right, man. Good coming up, man. You always
Appreciate
welcome in the studio. Anytime you got something new, come up here and bless us with it.
And we're gonna get you up here to DJ one of our shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right, man. All right, Richie, man. Hey, people, we'll be back with Junior J in just a couple minutes.
Go straight.
I need to get a picture. Can I get a picture of like the 4 of us?
Sure.
Okay.
It's
And
hot.
then, do you guys want to get one with me?
What, hold up. What y'all, y'all order something? Okay, y'all security. Security!
Hurry up, man.
I know.
You know, I was supposed to be perfect, but
No, they weren't. He didn't know this.
I didn't know. I'm
Talk
sorry.
about
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You
I
didn't.
ain't tripping.
My bad. I didn't know. I apologize.
I forgot to tell him.
Nah, you good.
I mean, I know you wouldn't. I mean, because I
It's
know.
just a lot
I
going
know
on.
it's a lot
Yeah,
going
we're
on.
gonna start getting into it. Thank you.
Max. It ain't the pro. I mean, the big one. It's the little one. Yeah, the pro was the biggest. Thanks,
I appreciate that, man. Anytime, man. Thank you.
I don't know how you got
I
that.
reach out to you because I know we need to connect.
That's fine. Anytime.
Who be
Y'all
DJ
got
back
a
there?
number?
Whoever wants to come to the studio. Here. Hey, Pete, thank you.
Yes, thank you, for
All right.
sure.
I'll see y'all.
And anything y'all need, just give me a call and we'll hook it up.
You shut this door.
Gucci, but my underwear is polo. You say you getting money, but your baby mama say you got $1 in your pocket. Say my nigga, you's a hobo.
Plus, you ain't sent attention to yesterday either. I mean, last week. What you been?
What's going on, man? Royalty in the building. What's going on, man?
I ain't making no noise. It's Teo right here, y'all. You know Teo?
I'm on Teo. What's going on, man?
You gotta get to know Tail.
What's going on, man?
We right here.
Yeah. I'm taking pictures right quick.
Yes, sir. This setup's dope too, y'all.
See, we were trying to get you over here before the concert.
And new iPhone.
Ain't on my phone.
New Jordan, man. Yes, sir. Go on, Copper Squad, right? Go get in
Yeah,
there.
you about to get in here too, because they don't know who you are and they about to know who you are.
Can we go live?
Yeah.
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
J-Rock. Teo.
J-Rock Entertainment.
J-Rock. Okay.
Mateo. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Mateo.
Okay, we know who. Yeah. Congratulations. Well, you know, we gonna-
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Good afternoon, people. We are back in the building from this break. Urban Voices Radio, we are back. I am your man, Brandon Harrison. We got Sean Mucker still hanging out with us.
Man, we doing the thing today.
We have a, not often we have a legend in the building. And look, and he's coming here gleamed up, blinged up. We got Junior J in the building, people.
What up? What up?
What's going on, Junior, man? Hey, I've been seeing you making waves everywhere, man. You're doing shows and things. Like, it seems like things are just amped up on another level, man. So what's been going on with you?
Oh, well, we recently signed J-Rock Entertainment.
Congrats on that, man. Congrats on that.
Mateo is on the label. Me and Mateo on the label. We just working hard, man. We keep it grinding, being consistent. You know what I'm saying? We staying on the move. J-Rock got us working hard.
Got you working hard, man?
Ah, man. Hard. You hear me?
All right, so look, after the success,
Before we even start out, congratulations on the birth of your child.
Ah, my goodness.
Congrats, man. I meant to say
I
that.
appreciate it. It's my little baby boy, man.
Yeah,
What's his name?
His name is Jayon.
Jayon.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
So
Congrats.
I'm senior now. I ain't junior no more.
Big senior Junior J.
Yeah, big senior junior.
So we can't even call you Junior no more. We gotta call you Senior J.
Call me senior. Senior J. Yeah, call me senior J, man.
All right, so look, man, from things starting off, right, the success of, was it Turning Me On? Is that the name of the record?
Yeah.
Turning Me On, right? So that record just kind of took on a life of its own, man, and
Yes,
seemed like it just took you to places that you hadn't been, right?
Facts.
And a lot of people don't know. I know the first time we talked, man, I don't think people know. You told me you recorded your first song in the closet.
Ah, man, I did a song called I Really Need You, which is it's my brother's favorite song ever, man. Like,
Look, before, do you feel like people have went back to your old music? Because after Turning Me On came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was really my first time being exposed to you.
okay.
So when that came on, I started hitting YouTube and I started searching. I'm like, you've been doing it
Facts.
for a minute, right?
Wow.
So I went
Yeah,
back and I'm
yeah.
like, you got some bangers, man, back in the day that
Yes, sir.
before you really got on the scene big, I don't think people know about.
Facts.
Do you think people have went back now and checked out that old catalog?
I'm sure of it, just to see what I've been working on. If I've been on the scene, if I've been working, you know what I'm saying? And just really try to see the growth. Because I done grew a whole lot as far as my music goes, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, they most definitely done checked it out. I had somebody come up to me the other day and was like, man, I was on your YouTube, man, I heard a song from like 8 years ago or something, man, that go hard. So I just feel like now that I'm in a place where I'm at, that I can actually push it, I can re-release some of these records and redo
These
some
dope
of these
records, man.
Some of these records out, because Louisville knows them, but the world don't really know them as much. So, you know, we're gonna keep pushing them.
We see you moving around the
man.
world a little bit
We
more.
moving.
Yeah, I see you you was down in Alabama here
Yes, sir.
recently.
Yes,
what,
sir.
what was you doing down there?
We had like some radio press runs, and it was amazing just networking.
Man, so look, I gotta ask, man. You young, right?
Mhm.
And you say, I'm sure you probably have been singing to the ladies over the years, but what made you? When did it click? Like, man, I can sing, and I want to do this as a career.
I would probably say when I made that song, I Really Need You, I was 19, and shout out to Lil Carl too, DJ Lil Carl. He made me perform it, and I wasn't even trying to sing it. I was just like, here, just play this for me, you know, just see what the crowd reaction gonna be.
DJ Carl?
Yeah, he was out here grab his mic, and I'm like, nah, I don't want it. You know, I'm scared. I don't want this mic.
So, is your first live performance?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
So he gave me the mic. I started singing. The reaction was like crazy. They kids following me around the skating ring, and I'm like, oh man, I think I can do this. So after that, I was just like nonstop. It just kept it pushing from there.
So how long you been singing?
Well, I've been singing since I was in the 3rd grade. I was a youngin', but I didn't start taking it serious till I was like 19, 20. So yeah, I've been in the game for a minute.
So look, is it a different feeling, man, when you perform these records, and then the crowd is singing every lyric?
Best feeling in the world.
Cause I
Best
know
feeling in the world.
I've been in a couple shows, man, and look, this is kind of the signature, right? So I've been in a couple shows, and then he could be singing "Turning Me On," right? And then you can cut the music, and the entire crowd is, he's trying to bring that ass home.
and that's what it is, though. That's what it is. That's crazy. Now, that's like the best feeling in the world. To like hear people singing to something that you wrote.
So how did it feel opening up for this last concert? We tried to get you in here before the last concert.
Man.
Well, tell us about the concert first.
Hold up. Before we do that, let's go back to last year. Okay, so what happened last year?
Last year, I was singing, you know what I'm saying, Millennium Tour, first Millennium Tour.
Okay.
They had G-Thing, shout out to G-Thing. He was walking around the crowd, you know, he's doing his little thing, joking on people, handing the mic to people to sing. So I'm all the way at the top. I'm thinking, I ain't gonna be able to get down there in time to sing nothing.
Right.
So my homie Ty, shout out to Ty from First Class, he was like, come on, we're going down here. But I'm like, bro, I don't think we're gonna get down there in time, you know, for me to sing, because he's all the way down there. So we come all the way from the top, walk all the way down the stairs, walk past the security, was like, he's about to sing. She let me through, started singing.
On stage?
Nah, we was in the crowd. Everybody was in the crowd, so I started singing Maxwell Woman's Worth.
So is this when G-Thing like trying to pass the mic around and try to call
Exactly.
people out,
Yeah,
try to roast if you can't sing?
Yeah.
So you wanted people to grab the mic?
Exactly.
Okay.
So
He's like one of the last ones, though. I think he was like one of the last
Exactly.
ones.
Okay.
So he was just like, you know, he always joking. He was like, I feel it in my spirit that you don't get booed. So in my spirit, I'm like, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, brother. So he gave me the mic. I started singing, crowd went nuts. They went crazy. So from there on, I got in touch with one of the promoters of the show. He started reaching out to me, reaching out to J-Rock. One thing led to another. I'm on the stage this year.
I think that's what G Squared Entertainment, right?
Yep.
Shout out to Gary.
Yep. And shout out to Keith Pepper too, man.
Okay. So you on the stage this year?
Well, we that's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
I'll be there.
That's
So
the
I'll be
plan.
there. I'll be backstage. So we see what's going on,
Yeah,
man. We're going to campaign and promote to get you.
Yeah, we need
get
that.
you on stage,
Yeah,
man.
We need it.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna slide this over right quick. Right, so we got a new artist that introduced to the label.
Teo.
So introduce yourself. My bad, but introduce yourself. Who are you?
My name Mateo.
What type of artist are you?
Everything. I do everything.
You do everything.
Rap,
How long you
sing.
been performing?
I've been performing probably since, I think I did my first performance at Nirvana. Thursdays, they got a lot of open mics. I think that's where I did my first performance.
So signing with J-Rock, I know there's a single, there's a hit, there's something in there. What you got cooking, man, that people can go check out or hear from you?
I got a lot of things. I got 2 songs out right now called Champion and one called Pain. They both for YouTube. Pain is on all streaming platforms. Champion will be on there soon.
We got to get with J-Rock, man. He got chains.
Where my chain at, J-Rock? I mean,
We was working, man.
These hands to a grasshopper.
Yes, sir.
Hey, but slide that mic over to J-Rock right quick. Because, a lot of people don't know J-Rock. He done did a lot of stuff in the community. Coaching Little League from, playing Little League, coaching Little League, coaching high school basketball, coaching high school football, with the barbershop.
Yeah, barbershop.
Gotta say it, man. I ain't about to keep tooting your horn. Tell people who you are.
Man, J-Rock Entertainment, man. It's the record label, man. First up, we give glory to God, man, for being able to, be able to join together as a unit. When I seen Mateo and Junior, I'm like, man, these guys they powerful. You know what I mean? When you see people that's moving around the way they moving around and wanting it in life and not on no bull jabbing, man, this is what I want, this is what I want. So I'm like, man, I gotta get behind these 2 guys, and you know what I mean, and push.
So with all your success, all the businesses and coaching and stuff like this, what made you want to start your own entertainment group?
Man, just staying focused, trying to set a goal. Like every year, it's a goal that I try to set. Like 2020, it's another goal that's about to be set. So this one, I wanted to be like, as Junior J Mateo. We ready to get it in. So let me continue to grow.
There it is, man. Look, we only got a couple minutes left, man. But anytime we bring somebody up here with talent, right, we got to let them know that it's real. And I'm sure everybody's familiar with Junior J, but anytime you get an opportunity, man, to put it down, man, come on, man, give us some acapella, man. Because people, people don't know. A lot of people say, well, can he do it? Can he do it live? Is it just open music? Is it auto-tune? Is it instrumentation?
Yeah.
Give the people something, man.
Both of y'all, hold on, though. They ain't gonna stop me. One is gonna
Tell
stop
me,
me.
tell me.
I ain't want to put him on the spot 'cause I haven't heard it yet.
Nah, we on the spot. That's
All
what
right,
we do.
right.
Let's
We
go
gotta
there.
do it.
See,
But-
I heard some music from Teo. Uncle Jay,
I ain't
you
the
know,
beast.
say he done hook me up with some music.
And he actually got a song coming soon with Mozzie. I stay tuned for that one.
Ice World.
Ice World.
Ice World? Okay.
But, hey, it's crazy though. Like it's stupid. Like it's yeah.
We're gonna
All right, let's go.
procrastinate. Let's go.
Let's get it. I'm gonna give y'all a little something because it ain't about me. It's about Teo today. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Oh yeah, I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. That's a little something, man.
I ain't
That's a little something.
I ain't take
Little taste.
I don't even know what to sing though. That's what's
Whatever you want to say.
whatever feel, whatever moves you. You have to give him the spotlight, man.
Jay-Z's in the building right now. You got 5 seconds to spit. What you gonna give him, man?
my song.
Let's do
You
it.
feel me?
Let's do it.
You don't gotta do the whole song. Just give us a snippet of it.
Chances make a champion, chances make a champion, chances make a champion.
Yeah.
And I'm a champion, chances make a champion, chances make a champion. I ain't gonna keep it.
Yeah, that's what we do, man. Little champion, man.
All right, check us out, man. What can we look forward to in the future, man? We got Teo. What you got, Junior, coming up, man?
Man, we actually got a lot of shows coming up, actually. And then we working on this Millennium Tour. That's the biggest thing.